It's spooky time! Yay! You beat a level!
Daddy needs a sofa.
No, Daddy doesn't need anything.
The same.
Come on, sad Chad.
Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. She doesn't know I'm about to read it live on stream. There you go.
No.
She sent the pamphlet back.
To go, and we were on like one of the last days we were there.
Oh,
My car's in a video game.
Mom, you really don't have to lie. Okay, I know it's
Mom.
you. Thanks, buddy. You're literally our only viewer, so thanks for joining.
Oh, that's disturbing. Perfect. Oh,
I just got it.
yay!
I
We did it, everybody.
I crashed it with Kyle's. Oh, we are... Something is blowing up. This is great.
Well, at least our baby boy is in there.
Yes! Dude! Yes! Karen came in clutch. Oh my gosh.
Coming in.
Got her.
Come on.
She's down.
There's someone else.
Yes! Oh man!
I probably woke the baby up. Oh, I'm in so much trouble.
I screamed so loud. Hello, everybody. Oh boy, it's a joyous, joyous evening. Tomorrow, Formula One is back. That's right, the Bahrain Grand Prix tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time. We've already had qualifying. A little bit of a spoiler here. Hamilton didn't take first. Neither did Bottas. Verstappen did. It's crazy, man. I love me some F1. Season's back tomorrow. I figured what better way to celebrate than by running the Bahrain Grand Prix 50% length. I'm not exactly sure how many laps it is. Probably like 30-ish laps, maybe about 40-45 minutes worth of racing. Let's do it. I've got F1 2020 loaded up. I actually bought that this morning. I had just been messing around with F1 2019 prior to this. Pretty good so far. I've got the wheel and pedals going. I haven't played an F1 game in, man, I want to say 6 or 7 months. I've been a lot more iRacing than F1, but I'm ready to hop back in it. You know, one of my favorite things to do is the F1 season has a lot of unique tracks. It's not like other sports like tennis, football, soccer, etc., where the playing field is pretty much identical between venues. Tracks are very different in Formula One, and they can make a huge difference. For example, Red Bull does really well at Mexico City because they perform a lot better at the higher altitude, thinner air, because of how their engine works. Crazy stuff like that. Also learning the turns of the track. So anyways, what I like to do is during the season, before a Grand Prix, such as the Bahrain Grand Prix or the Spanish Grand Prix, etc., I'll hop in, turn a couple laps at the track, remind myself what it's like, and then I'll watch the race. So I figured, why not stream it? So we're going to be doing 50%. Let me hop on over to the game. There's the game. So I just have a little bit of a practice session going. We're not going to do the full thing in the practice. Then we have a one-shot qualifying, then we have the race. So let's kick it off. One thing that is new is they have this, if you look at the center of my dash console, they have this overtake button. So previously, in previous F1 games, they were trying to simulate the ERS, or the energy recovery system, because basically the engine is hybrid. It is harvesting energy from the exhaust, from the brakes, etc., storing that in batteries, and then using that battery to, I believe, spool up the turbos faster. I don't know if this is a twin turbo engine or a single turbo engine. Not sure. I would guess twin turbo. So anyways, in previous games, the way they were simulating that was you had to constantly be like switching from harvest energy to deploy energy to store energy and back and forth. But then there was actually a very good critique of this by, I believe it was Lando Norris, during a Twitch stream. Lando Norris is an F1 driver. He was playing the game on Twitch, and he said, this system in the game is not accurate. You don't have to touch it that much during the race. It's mostly automatic. You're just choosing when to deploy the energy. So the developers heard that, and they changed the system, so now I have basically an overtake button. You see it's at 97% energy. So coming up down this straight, if I deploy this, goes green.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep
draining down.
temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both
You see it's still going down.
operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster.
Wish this guy would shut up.
A few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
And now at the end of the straight, I turned it off, and you see it's harvesting energy while I'm running from the exhaust, but it's also going to harvest a lot of energy at the end of this braking zone. Well, in the braking zone. So you see a lot of energy there. So anyways, let me adjust the audio real quick. It's probably a little too loud for you guys. That droning F1 noise. Okay. The other thing is I have a new brake pedal. It requires more force because it's actually measuring the pressure as opposed to the distance of the brake pedal. But the problem is my chair is not super stable. It's not tied to my rig, so I keep pushing back. But anyways, it's not an online race. I can pause as I need it. So, yeah, F1's back, baby. So this is the Bahrain circuit. I don't know what the actual circuit name is. Oh boy, it has some real tricky turns. Coming up is one of the trickiest. Come down here, if you wait too late to brake, you're gonna end up with some understeer. Apply too much wheel angle, you're gonna end up with oversteer. And it's very important to get that right because you have the third DRS zone. So you want to set up that corner right so you get all that speed down the straight. I like this track. It's not one of my favorites. It's not one of my... I don't hate it. I don't love it. I like it. I have a little bit of history here, which is last year I was hanging out with some people and we were running community F1 races where we would get together every weekend, every Saturday, 15 to 20 of us, and run a race together. The same distance, half distance that we're going to do today. And who's that? Who's that asshat? He comes in out of the pits and tries to take my inside. And I won that race. It's fantastic. I led every lap. It's incredible. And that was that's the only... I think the only other race I won was like a joke race out of like the 12 or 15 that I participated in. It was a very tough crowd, so I feel like I have picked up this track. So I have the AI set at 75% difficulty. I think that's a little more than I can handle, so this will not be a cakewalk. You can see Hamilton keeps peeking up on me from behind. He's on his outlap. I have damage off. Safety car's on. So let's go to qualifying. One shot qualifying, then let's just do the race. So if I crash out, I can't flash back. So it's gonna be no damage. I just gotta hop back in there. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a safety car though. Regardless.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Hamilton, Bottas, and Max Verstappen.
I am...
It's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
Lando
However,
Norris.
We'll be back shortly for more
Meme
Formula
Lord.
One action.
134. I don't know what my teammate's down here too because well, he's on the hard tires. McLaren actually finished 3rd out of 10 teams in the championship last year. In the Constructors' Championship, which was surprising. They did fantastically. Okay. This beautiful track. It's at night as well. I believe they ran this track for a couple years. Oh, that's me. They ran this track for a couple years during the day, and it was like, oh, it was okay. But then they decided to add a bunch of lights, run it at night, and it came alive. It was great. Okay, one-shot qualifying. Don't mess this up too bad. Turn 1 is tricky. Tricky Ricky. You okay? I think I was on the brakes there too early. Late getting back on the power. I had to feather it a bit too much. Oh, late coming off the power. I mean, late coming on the power. What'd I get? What'd I get? 4th! Woo! We got a race, folks. We got a good one coming. Woo! Daddy's happy. Oh, that's tough. Okay.
With qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Hamilton, Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas.
Ooh.
Well, that wraps up
Less than 2 tenths behind.
We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Okay, alright. Alright, so we got Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas. Got it. I'm up here. Albon, if it's like real life, he's not going to be much of a threat. Danny Rick, I think he's going to struggle. Perez could come up. Sainz could come up. I'm feeling pretty good about the rest. Let's party hardy. Okay. Woo. I think I have auto starts on because I don't really like how they do clutch control in this. It's not as good as it is in iRacing. In terms of like handling your starts well.
Welcome along then to race day at what we hope will be another thrilling Formula One Grand Prix.
Grand Prix. Woo.
Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36
Oh,
mile
look at
circuit.
it. This is just like the TV
15
graphics.
corners
It's
provide
crazy.
Plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box.
Wow.
And it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do
This
you
is
stop
kind of
those
weird
pre-race nerves
because
from
it's
becoming
close to the TV
when you're
broadcast, but
lining
it's
up on the
not
grid?
quite close enough.
Qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up.
There's also way too many people in the stands and on the grid for 2020 because they made. Well, actually, I think they released this game after COVID.
And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are
I mean, they released this game after COVID was a known factor. I believe.
Let's run you through the driver grid
But at the
order
same
for
time,
today's exciting race. And
they did not have
Max
time
from
to
Lewis
shift
Hamilton
that.
Yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Norris, Alexander Albon, and Ricciardo.
So I'm Lando
Perez,
Norris,
Sainz,
fellow meme lord.
Leclerc, and Pierre Gasly, Fiat, Ocon, Sebastian Vettel, and Stroll, Grosjean, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen, and George Russell, Latifi.
I'm
and
ready.
Antonio Giovinazzi starts
Relaxing.
from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to
I'm
the
ready.
track.
I'm ready. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see what my race strategy is. Two stopper. It's gonna save me 2.2 seconds. Drive more conservatively to increase the lifespan of each tire set. Oh, so this is conservative soft, long, medium. This is a very fast soft, medium. Let's start with this. They'll flip me over to this if I'm wearing my tires too much. Oh, there we go. Fuel load 31.2 laps. This is probably a... Oh, it says, I think 29 laps? 29, 30 laps? I'm already in park for me. Okay, all right, let's do it, folks. Oh, I forgot I turned on formation laps.
You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Got it. So the other thing I like to mess with is my fuel mix during the race. It kind of helps with creating gaps to the back or catching up people in front to run a high fuel mix, but then you go to standard to fuel save a little bit. I'm on lean for formation because I don't need to use a lot of fuel right now. Lean around the pits, things like that.
Not expecting any changes to the weather today? Dry throughout.
I'm gonna warm up my tires here. It's gonna be a great race, y'all. Feeling it already. It's beautiful out. Beautiful, beautiful day. I think it's in control of me right now for reforming the grid. I guess they don't trust you to do it. Which is kind of funny. That's fair. Okay.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Oh, this is cheeky, y'all. Touch somebody. I was very, very cheeky. That was basically wrong, what I did. So let me keep Hamilton in sight, try and make a DRS gap. Or lap 3 or 4. Not doing great right now.
That's a good start. Keep it up.
Assume it's my tires. Yeah, I'm just not used to my tires right now. But I got speed on Verstappen. 29 laps. Here we go. Making mistakes. I feel like I'm braking too much. If that makes sense. Preventing me from getting on the throttle out of the turns. I gotta remember to breathe. Oh, some bad understeer. I'm gonna start using my overtake down the streets. Jeez.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I'm struggling. Tough out here. This overtake button may be too much for me to manage. I can turn it off. Yeah, my corner entry is not very smooth, which is preventing me from carrying speed through the corner and not setting up the car right for exit. Oh, I'm wrestling this car. oversteer again right there. I gotta watch my fuel.
Gap to teammate behind is 5.1 seconds.
I touch him. Gotcha. It's very daring. Oh, he's got DRS.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
This is very tricky.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Okay, I'm in second, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels rather tenuous.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
See, now I can't run rich anymore, but let's see what happens. I think I'm not being as sensitive with my throttle application as I should be. And I'm also under braking slightly.
Losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Oh. The tricky track. Yeah, my corner exits aren't great.
this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Box this lap, got it. Whoa!
Okay, the gap behind is 6.2 seconds.
My tire's going off. It's my teammate. Sorry, Carlos. Oh, starting to sweat in real life. It's a people boxer. Oh, that pit lane speed limit assist is a little bit wonky.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
Okay, almost a third of the way through.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
I need to get some fuel back, so I'm gonna chill for a little bit. On lean. I'm gonna go to 0.4. Apps. If I really need to, I can start adjusting my fuel strat corner to corner. Okay, fuel strat back to standard. Some traffic up here.
Carlos is in the pits.
Come. Stupid traffic jam. Wow. That's my fault. It's a DRS train where everybody has DRS. And then, I mean, this is kind of my fault, is when there's so many people in front of you, you can't see the driving line. So normally you just go, well, I can see my brake markers, but because I'm kind of cheating by using the driving line, I don't have brake markers. Here we go. Oh. It's bad, blew that corner. How is Russell that high up? Well, he probably hasn't pitted yet. There we go. Okay, alright. I'm not sure what my true position is because of pitting, etc. Well, it could be ninth. Just not certain. 6.15 to Raikkonen.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.0 seconds.
Alright, let's see if I can catch. Still a slight chance of a podium in this. If I can get it together. Not bad so far. Not great so far. Yeah, that's why I'm taking chunks of time out of Raikkonen. He's on the medium.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so
Fastest
far.
lap of the race, nice. Fuel is steady, so I can't pull some tricks with that. Oh, I'm sorry, Raikkonen, you go ahead. Wow, I got my elbows out today.
Brilliant. Nice move.
That was not a nice move. It's a very dirty, dirty move. Basically, these guys are on a different tire strategy, so I need to...
We're leading our teammate by 11.1 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Off.
Got that confirmed?
Trying to select that while driving. It's not A, because that's my overtake. Out of the way, Vettel. You're in a 2020 Ferrari. You're slow. Okay, I think I'm doing okay. Boxing on the medium. Was that his starting tire? Oh, Verstappen's running third now. Wonder what happened. Wonder if there's people doing one stops. And I'm on a two-stopper.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.7 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gaining on him. As bad understeer that I committed to.
Hamilton's in first place.
Smooth in, fast out. Oh, thanks, Zach. I'm doing okay right now. But that's about it. Oh. God.
The car ahead is starting to create a gap. They're starting to pull away from us.
Yeah, I know, I know. That little complex right here is just so tricky. Because it's full throttle, but only if you line it up right.
No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Got it. Yeah, I think my turn in for turn one is bad. Doesn't feel very smooth. Feels like I'm lining up for late power. Felt better. Bottas took third. I'm sorry, Verstappen took second.
Gap to car in front is 4.8 seconds.
think I'm starting to settle a bit. More than halfway through the race. Now I'm settling. When's my box? This lap?
In this lap. In this lap.
In this lap for mediums. Got it.
Carlos is in for his stop.
I feel like I'm about to drop down the order with this pit stop, and I'm not sure how many I'm going to recover. Well, at least I'll get some fuel out of it. Oh, Bottas is going in too.
Caution. Caution.
At least I assume that's Bottas in front of me. I think it is. That's Bottas. He's out. I'm not passing him in the pits. Okay, here we go, folks. Last 10, 11 laps. Whew. I forgot to go down to lean.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
I need to get some fuel. Forgot to go lean during the pit stop. Got some hards. I shouldn't be too much of a worry. Lost my rhythm. Whoa. I've got a chance at third. Don't know if I'm going to do it though. Gotta button up, buckle down. If I can get within DRS range, I've got a fighting chance.
Our gap behind is 2.4 seconds.
Oh, I thought that Not perfect, but that was the closest. That was the best T1 I've had so far this race. I think that may be DRS.
Hamilton's out in front.
It's... Keep me in DRS range, please.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Gap to teammate behind is 24.2 seconds.
Oh. Goofed that one. But I don't know if that was great braking on my part or bad braking on his part, but I ended up way closer than I thought I would. I was not ready for an attempt. He's getting a little slippery there. Oh, I'm in a better spot this time. I don't think it'll be enough, though. My exit there wasn't quite good enough. But I've got DRS. Give me the DRS. Oh. And the DRS, please. Thank you. Oh, baby, that was a good pass.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.2 seconds.
He's gonna have DRS down here, so I gotta prep for this. I got on that overtake quick. So even though he has DRS, still pulled away from him. Okay, now make a gap, baby. Make a gap. Oh, he's still gonna have DRS down the main street, isn't he? Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Slightly better. I wonder how his fuel's doing, because mine is... I have no room to play with it. It's just regular fuel the rest of the race. You gotta remember to breathe. Yeah, there we go. I'm opening that gap. I don't think I'm going to catch Verstappen for the end of the race. But you know what? Happy with podium if I can keep it.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Got it.
You're pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
See what you mean about the tires.
Our gap to the car in front is 7.6 seconds.
It's gonna have TRS down
We have
this.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
I think I'm starting to feel the tires give a bit. Which is not good. Gotta baby him a bit more. At the same time, I gotta build up that gap. Hmm. 5 more laps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more laps. Let my overtake build up. If I need it, I've got plenty. Kind of been deploying it on the straights up till now. Especially during that whole fight with Bottas. Okay, I'm doing good. Just need to maintain.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.0 seconds.
Figured out turn 1, it's weight on the throttle. Until the car is lined up. See if I can figure out who has fastest lap.
You have P3, P3. Verstappen ahead. Gap to car in front is 7.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Bottas is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Our gap to first place is 9.7 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 4 laps remaining.
Okay. An equal duel between all first through fourth. All of us on worn mediums. But I don't have the pace to catch up. I think I have the pace to maintain against Botas in fourth.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh no. I gotta start milking this a little bit. See, my fuel mix in the bottom right says plus 0.22 laps. It's a bit too close. So I think through that middle sector I'm gonna have to dial it back to lean.
We're leading our teammate by 32.8 seconds.
Okay, back on lean fuel mixture. Shouldn't miss it too much through here, but I should also be able to gain. Start using some ERS. Okay, I don't think I need a fuel save anymore. Just maintain 2 laps left. Probably gonna see people start shooting for fastest lap now.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.9 seconds.
Hamilton took fastest lap. Can't let that
There's
stand.
only 1 lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
See if I can eke out fastest lap. I don't think so. Oh boy.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
That's third. Qualified fourth, finished third. Stupid, stupid Lance Stroll. Why is he driver of the day? What did he do?
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was.
Oh boy.
So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
That was a good solid race. That was a lot of
on track and very smooth driving, definitely
settling.
in their victory today.
Remembering how to drive. I was doing a little bit of experimentation with lines and corner entry, corner exit while I was racing. And then it was figuring out what was working and then settling into that. And then just recovery from, I think I only had one spin. But a lot of little mistakes, I was losing time along the way. But I think that fight with Verstappen at the beginning was pretty good. The fight with Bottas, that was real good. That was catching up to him over 5, 6, 7 laps, passing him, and then getting him out of my DRS zone. That was great.
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Less than a tenth between me and Hamilton's fastest lap. That would have got me an extra point.
And we'll see you for the next one.
Faster lap than Verstappen, but I couldn't maintain it. Great stuff. Teammate down in 12th. Just fantastic stuff, y'all. Incredible. F1, folks, it is back. 11 a.m. Eastern on ESPN2, I believe, is the Bahrain Grand Prix. You should definitely give it a watch. You know what? It's a crazy sport, mostly because of the technology on display and the storylines behind the drivers. And then the crazy thing about this season is that there have been driver changes at, I believe it's 7 out of 10 teams. So things are crazy. There are teams that have changed names, changed ownership, changed drivers, changed the manufacturer of the engine they put in the car. Not to mention new rules, new restrictions. They always make changes to the bodywork on the car between seasons. So after this morning's qualifying session where Mercedes has been dominant for the last 7 years, literally, they've won the Constructors' Championship, which is basically best team, and they've won the Drivers' Championship, which is best driver, for the last 7 years in a row. They are dominating the sport, and they got out-qualified this morning by Max Verstappen, who has never qualified first, let alone won the Bahrain Grand Prix. So, crazy stuff. Highly recommend it. Even if you're not sure you want to hop in, this is on sale on Steam right now for $18. And F1 2019 is on Game Pass for free. So give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty challenging. You're going very fast. It's much more similar to F-Zero than Forza because of how fast you're going. And how much crazy traction there is on the cars, but it's good stuff. I've heard the, Zach, I've heard the YouTube recaps are pretty good. But yeah, I'm sure you can find some way, wink, wink, to watch it live. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for us this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you enjoyed content from me, you can check me out at ThinkGibson on Twitter. I'm a new Twitter celebrity. That's right. I'm calling it. I have a post with 200 likes. I'm famous now. I think the most I've gotten before that is maybe 10 likes. But I had a post that blew up. If you want to see it, go check me out on Twitter at ThinkGibson. If you want to see more Subpixel content, you can check us out at subpixelfilms.com. That takes you right to our YouTube page where we have all sorts of edited videos. We also have links there to our Subpixel Shorts and Subpixel Streams channels on YouTube, which are archives of all of our streams, as well as short clip content, kind of little best of moments. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok at Subpixel Team for all your favorite content. Our next live stream, I believe, will be tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Not certain about that, but we definitely will be streaming Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, more Valheim, Part 6. We've got Iron. Maybe we'll fight the boss. Not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But regardless of that, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.